welcome to the show. I'm Toni Green, the psychic medium, and we are going to get started right away. Every once in a while, I talk about my youngest brother, Stevie, on here, and he's going to be 43 in February, and he has Downs, which is pertinent to the story I'm going to tell you. So he is just the most loving little chunk-a-monk in the world. He is. He's just has the kindest heart and soul. And you would think that even though he has Down syndrome, people would automatically think, well, he's not intelligent or whatever. But he's very, very, very insightful. He's so insightful. Like sometimes he says things to me and I think, does he know what that means? So I'll question it. And he does. He does. He's extremely insightful. And so this particular thing is so cute to me. He's been posting. Man, I love this dude so much. He has been posting on his TikTok because he wanted a TikTok, he wanted a YouTube, he wanted Instagram. So the family helped him get all of that set up, and so now he's on it, and he does videos, and he sings on them, and he's adorable to me. To me, I think because I love him. He's my brother. He's just so adorable. But he recently has started posting, and like in one of his posts, he's holding one of my books. So he'll call me up and he'll say, Toni, and it just the way he talks, I'm going to talk the way he does. Me, TikTok, you book. Now people know. He's so adorable to me. Like he's just such a sweetie. So yeah, Stevie, I love you. I love you so much, my little chunk of monk. And he's very, very he has I have to be careful of the way I say this because some of my family doesn't obviously agree with my work and all. So, but he's a lot like me in many ways. He's a lot like me. I remember my mom telling me stories when she was still here of him being in. She would send him to bed at night, and he would be in there just talking away, and the people in the room with him would be telling him it's time to go to bed, and he would be arguing with them. So whatever that's for, whatever that's worth, right? Whatever that's worth. We all argue with our spirit guides. We all argue with our spirit guides. Don't date that girl. No. I think this will be fun. Don't date that guy. Oh, I haven't had tragic trauma in a while. I think I will. I mean, we all argue with them. We all do what we're not supposed to. So, okay, so here's the deal. Because Blog Talk is down, I am going to use my phone, and I'm going to, of course, answer questions in the chat. But before I do that, please do not get scammed. I will never reach out to you. I will never I will never reach out to you. If you want a service, you go to my website. I'm happy to connect on my website, and then from there we schedule the appointment and have it. But I don't reach out to people telling them they need work, especially not on social media or DM. As a matter of fact, I have all of my DMs turned off. You cannot. If people message me or try to message me, I don't look at that. I don't have it activated. I don't want to do that. I have on every social media how to get a hold of me without DMing me. So please, I will never DM you. I will never do it, reach out to you, none of that stuff. So please don't get ripped off. Okay, we're going to start right away with names today. Names, we're going to start with names, and then we'll go into songs, and then I'll go into questions. So as we're starting, whew, the first name, and it's coming through in a song, so it's so funny to me. Rosanna, that song. So the first name is Rosanna, but they're doing the song with it. And again, this could be your name, your loved one's name. That is toot toot, toot toot, home. Or it could be the name of a person, place, or thing, a family relative, whatever it is. And yes, then, a name like, let's say, Bob or Julio, depending on your ethnicity, is a very popular name. So it can be for more than one person. Who the heck is Julio? Julio. Julio is the next name, by the way. Okay, so there's Rosanna, Julio, Carnelius. Whew. It's either Carnelius or Carnelia. Either way, either and or both of them. Okay, and I feel like if it's Carnelius, then like maybe there was a relative with the like feminine form of that. Okay. The next name is Fred. Fred. I'm just Fred. Just Fred. I'm sorry. Because Fred just came across like Fred. Fred. Okay, and then the next name is, well, that is pertinent. And do you want to know why? Because you know the personality of your loved ones, and their personality on the other side is similar when they come through as it was here. Okay, and then the next name is Trina, and then I'm hearing Trinity, and the next name or person, place, thing is Blackie. The next one is Joy, Joy or Joyce, Joyce, Joy, Joyce. The next one is well, we're gonna skip that one. I think it's Labyrinth, but I'm not familiar. I don't have any context in my brain for that. Um, the next one is Yel Yelena. Yelena. Okay. The next one is Marguerite. The next one is Samuel. That's all one name. Samuel. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, the next one is, I'm going to do two more names and then we're going to move on. Okay, so this is a place, the lake, it doesn't make sense, but to somebody it's going to. The lake on the water. The lake on the water. To someone, that is going to make sense. To someone, they're going to go, I know exactly who that is. I know exactly who said that. And then the last one, as far as people, places, things, is Mickey. Okay. Okay, I am going to go into songs, and I did write some down, but then I might be able to reach it, but the first song I'm getting is, that song, it goes, "How long has this been going on?" And that part has just been playing over and over and over again, okay? The next one is just Coolio, like the group Coolio or the guy Coolio. I don't think it was a group. And then I'm seeing a Kool in the Gang, but then I'm okay. Any 70s disco type music is coming through. And then the next song is okay, Elvis return to sender. Address unknown. I feel like I can kind of pull that off because I can fake a low voice, but I cannot. I know that. But hey, for the moment, let me have that. The next one is Every Little Thing is Gonna Be All Right. That song. And then the next song is Oh yes, it's ladies' night. And if the feeling's right, oh what a night. Oh what a night. Oh what a night. Okay. Okay, and then I'm only gonna do they're saying 2 more songs, but I only wanna do 1 more really seriously at this point. I wanna do 1 more song. Oh, and they're not letting Ladies Night go. They're just, like, going on and on with it. Okay, then I hear the group ABBA. God, love ABBA. Um, and then Stevie Nicks, and that is it. We are going to questions now, and I'm gonna go through some of the questions on the chat. I'm gonna pop them up on the screen, answer as many questions as I can. Maris, I'm not sure this is a question, Maris. So, Maris, if you're still here, tap in below. I'm going to go all the way down. And, Maris, I need to know. 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 The company I'm working for. Hey, Maris. Hey, she's here. Uh, for closing this month. The owner doesn't want to pay for registration. Okay, so Maris, are you asking, are they closing for sure? Are you asking, are you going to, I would say, yeah, Maris, I would start looking now, today. Maris, a couple questions for you. Where are you located? What, you know, city, state sort of thing are you located? And start looking now. Um, you know what? Are they going to close? Yeah, you're in Las Vegas. Okay, Mira says she wants to know, are they going to close for sure? And she's in Las Vegas, Nevada. I feel like here's what I'm gonna tell you, love. I wish they were waiting until March to make this choice, but oh, the company's in Colorado. That makes so much more sense. Thank you for saying that. Okay, she's in Las Vegas, but the company's in Colorado. You know, when she says Las Vegas, there's one total. This is why these little details are so important. There's one complete energy and feeling in Las Vegas, but then as soon as you say Colorado, ugh, that whole feeling and energy changed. So it's that is so important to know in this situation, because as soon as she said Colorado, I could feel, yeah, no. What I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's only the cost of registration. I feel like there are other things going on. And in certain states, the cost of things is so ridiculous. Now, what you can do, I would start looking, I would make three alternative choices for yourself. Like you said, register your own truck or find somebody else, or however, whatever your three options are, and then start going down the line and looking at all three of them, but do it now. I feel like you're going to need to do this sooner than later, which is what I started to say right away. I would start looking now. I feel like even if they renew, there's going to be, it's not only, there are a lot of other issues with this particular company and or the location of it. Um, yeah, so I would start looking now. I really would. And I'm going to just say this, as we move forward into this new year, as we're going in, we are going to see, this is kind of predictions, but just kind of what, kind of what to expect. For the first 4 months, including this month, we are going to see things we have not seen again. I want you guys to put on your logic hats. I just want you to put on your logic hats. Okay. I want you to think about something. There is a lot of, I'm going to use the word shenanigans, but sad shenanigans. So, for example, there were some pretty big incidences, and I can't use the words that they would use, but there was one in New Orleans and one someplace else. There were a couple of things that happened. And supposedly, now this is where logic comes in. And we have to go, that doesn't even make sense. Supposedly, a whole vehicle burnt up, but they pulled out perfectly clean driver's license and passports. How many of you walk around on a daily with your passport? And how many of you have, in a fire, plastic things survive? The metal didn't, but gosh darn, the way they're making these driver's licenses, they're surviving intact, legible, can completely read them. Wow, wowza, holy wowza. Come on, come on. At least say it projectiled out of the vehicle and was found a mile away. Come on. This is all, unfortunately, let's just leave that there. Whatever happens over the next 4 months on those lines, don't jump to the conclusion or the narrative they're giving us. Please just know that this is all something else going on. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Maris, thank you so much for the question. Really appreciate it. Happy first week of the year, everybody. I'm going to go down to the, okay. Here's a question. This is a good question. And Noor, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Noor, please tap in, go down to the bottom and let me know you're here, please. Because I'm not, hey, listen, if you've asked a question, and please do post a question in the chat, I'm happy to answer it. I have 60 minutes to do this for the TV show. But if you do not stick around and interact, I may not answer your question. So if you are here, Noor, please let me know you're still here. Here. Thank you, love. Okay. Um, please forgive my butchering of names that I am not familiar with. Is Faisal my unconditional love long-term partner? I love the term long-term partner. Unconditional love, let's blanket that for a second. Yeah, I see this going pretty far. Remember, love is about learning and growing in love. It doesn't mean there should be tragedies and trauma. That is not a part of love. Trauma, gaslighting, lies, not a part of love. Mm-mm, no, no. That's as stanky as this face. No, that is not a part of love. That's a part of selfishness and manipulation. We don't do that no more. No. But I feel like in this particular situation, I feel like there's the possibility. That's not the word I'm thinking, but there's the uh, uh, possibility, opportunity for this to be very long term. I hesitate to say that to some people because as soon as I say that, like once you kind of feel like, oh, this is it forever, forever, ever, then people start to see what's wrong with the person or sabotage it. But I do feel like this has the possibility to go very, very far as long as both of you are extremely respectful of each other and you have really good open communication. Okay. Love the way that you uh, but phrased this question and unconditional love. I'm going to just touch on that. We all want that, but we are not that. Okay. We think we unconditionally love people, but we are human. And there should be conditions, just like our friends. We need to have healthy boundaries and conditions um, that that exist, and we cannot have the expectation of somebody to be, don't put them up on that pedestal or have that expectation that they are going to be that. We are all human, sweetie. But I love the question more. I think I said it because it just flew out. I probably didn't, but that's okay. I love the question. Thank you so much. Happy first week of the year. Um, yeah, you know what? Jay Francis, I did the same thing. Okay, so she said, I asked Blog Talk how much they were selling for, and they said they were not selling. It didn't resonate with me. Yeah, I'm just going to say this. I think there's something else going on. And I did reach out and say, hey, are you selling? And they said no, which makes no sense whatsoever. Unless they're the only reason a company, when they have this technology for a call in and they are the only ones that have this technology apparently, and they're not willing to sell it, usually it can mean they're reorganizing and opening under a different name, or it's already been designated to somebody else. But I feel like if it was designated to somebody else, it might have already, popped open. I don't know. But it didn't, yeah, that didn't make sense to me either because talk about take it to your grave, right? No, no. In today's world, and Blog Talk does have sister companies that they are involved with, like Spreaker. So it's not like they're completely getting out as far as I think. I don't know, but this is this is where it is right now. Thank you, Jay Francis. Um, Sally, Thank you for liking. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to say that. You guys, most of the people that come to my show have been here before, and I love that. Love meeting up with you guys twice a week. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say that too. So, you guys. Okay, so first, if you do listen typically on Blog Talk or any place else, if you come on over to YouTube and you hit that like and subscribe, you'll always know when I go live. And if you are asking a question, please like the show at least, and subscribe if you want to know when I come back on and I can answer more questions for you. Sally, if you're still here, give me a hey. Um, Okay, Sally wants to know, is the person I'm dating the right one for me? Sally, I need at least the first initial to tap into the energy of that person. And then please also tell me, how long have you been dating? And then I hear that song again. How long has this been going on? Um, so, Sally, if you can do that. Hey, Sally. Hi, Sally's still here. Yay. Here's to Sally. Um, the first initial is N. And how long, love? How long have the two of you been dating? And dun, 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 dun. For some reason, I'm getting a 3. I don't know if it's just a little bit of a timeline, Sally, on the amount of time the two of you have been together. 2 years. Okay. It's been almost 2 years. Okay. Sally, I need to ask you a question. Over the past either 3 weeks or 3 months, has something changed in your relationship? And when I say has something changed, it could be, has there been like, have the way one of you is acting, behaving, has that changed a little bit over the past 3 weeks or 3 months? Because I keep getting 3. And I just want to confirm how this is meant. So if you could give that to me, that would be awesome. Um, and I hear at least a month. I'm hearing a month and a half, a month and a half. So what I'm trying to do right now. Yes. Okay. So yes, thank you so much, Sally, for participating. What I'm trying to figure out right now, sometimes it's like to the past and sometimes it's to the future, but I feel like this is to the past because when I try to tap into N, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of static, there's a lot of like it's not a clear channel as far as you two go. Okay, that's because when I tap in, I'm not looking at, you know, his whole statistics, height, weight, income. I'm tapping into this particular situation. And when I'm trying to tap into this particular situation for you, um, I'm getting what I'm going to say here, Sally, and there's something going on. Just give me a second. Just a little sucky wecky here while I look at what's going on here. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm not going to be able to get as many details on air right here as you might like, but I can tell you he has something going on. And again, how long has this been going on? Keeps playing in my head. Now, that doesn't have to mean what the song means. It could just mean sometimes people change their behavior when something financial comes in, when something with a health of a family or something with somebody else. It can be a lot of things. What I'm going to tell you, there's something going on in his personal life. And I know every woman out there is going, no, he's with me for 2 years. He has no, I am his personal life. I know that's true. I know that's true for every woman out there. But there's something going on. I'm sorry I'm laughing at this. It's so, the statement is funny. The situation is not so much. There's something going on. You know, I feel like there's a financial situation going on with him that he is not disclosing. Like, it, I don't know if he feels like money's falling through the floor or if he's spending more than he should, but there's some kind of financial situation going on that's causing him to be very distracted and feel not so secure and unsettled. I don't know where or why the money is going out so quickly, but it's the end of the year, taxes, you know, let me tell you, at the end of the year, people get hit with a lot of financial stuff. Um, I saw a meme that said, "Who thought to put Christmas, New Year, and rent all in the same week?" I just yeah, right? And let's add in taxes if you have to pay. So there's a lot, but there's something like eating his money. Like I just see it like falling. If it's money, if this is it, if this is the thing, whatever the thing is, it's just like he might feel like he might not be in total control of it. He might feel like he might not have a good grip on it. Whatever it is, this is it. Um, give it about a month. Well, I'm here. Give it about a week, and then see how it goes. I feel like once he gets through this, everything will be okay. And I feel like, sometimes in this period from right around Thanksgiving to February, everybody is going through this cycle, but everybody's different. So I would say just allow that to give it a week and then talk to him a little bit more about it and see. Don't say, "Hey, is something going on with your finances?" I would just say, if there's something, let's have a conversation. But I think if you are too direct, he might divert, is what I'm getting. Okay. Thank you so much for that question, Sally. Okay, you guys, you can post a question in the chat. I'm happy to answer it. I'm here every Monday at noon Central Time and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. If I do not get to you today, which I will try to do, I will be back on Wednesday and doing it all over again, with or without Blog Talk. Like, with or without you, like the song from U2. And then I'm hearing this other song. It's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we all know I can't sing, but this one is give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. So whatever that is, whoever that's for, whoever it's for. Um, Okay, let's see. Linda, are you still with us? If you're still with us, give me a hi. Can I find out if my husband and I will be moving for work, please and thank you. Linda, you know what? I don't even. I'm going to give you the short answer. Yes, yes, you will. Yes, you will. That's it. There we go. That's done. Let's get next, next, next. Next booty on duty. Here we go. Um, here we go. Catherine wants to know, good afternoon to you today. That's how some scammer letters start off, by the way. Very proper. Catherine, I'm sorry. I hope you find that as amusing as I do. I was trying to call on the phone, but it will not let it go through. It keeps hanging up. It's hanging up. It hung up on me too. Please don't take that personal, Catherine. Please don't take it personal. Catherine, if you do have a question, please post it. I'll be happy to answer that question for you. Um, Here we go. A2715. If you're still here, Julie, her name is Julie. Thank you. Please say hi in the chat. Let me know you're still here. Catherine says, Catherine, I'll do you next. She says, I'm not mad. Okay. Oh, okay, come on. Julie, are you still here? Um, if you're still here, give me a hey. Um, uh, Catherine's follow up, where we're waiting for Julie, says, "Hello, Miss Toni. I don't know. Can you read my question? I was asking to talk to my boyfriend's mother on the other side." Okay, I'll do that next. Julie's here. Okay, Julie. Is Charles going to divorce soon? No. I try to be delicate about these things because usually a question like that is being asked because somebody really they're invested in the outcome in this case of it. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Have they filed? I don't even know if they've filed. I'm hearing 2 years, and I just keep hearing all these, I'm going to use the word excuses, but all these reasons like, oh, the money, but oh, she this, oh, that, oh, the other thing. Like all these reasonings for not doing it right now. I am going to tell you it's going to be a minimum of 2 years before this is done. And I don't know if that's the filing itself or the actual like walking away from each other. It's going to be a minimum of 2 years. I am going to tell you this. I don't know. Listen. I feel like Charles. I just keep. I hope you laugh, Julie. I hope you laugh at this. But I keep getting like when people go. I cannot believe I'm on air doing this. Okay, like seriously, like, but they're like, and with the arms and everything. He is terrified to do this. He's a big old chickadee. Jesus. Oh my goodness. I can't believe they have me on air doing that. Yeah, thank you for laughing. Thank you. He is a big old chicken. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you will, damned if you won't. I think some timelines are needed here for you. I do believe the divorce will come. I don't think he's even going to be the one that files. I don't think he's going to be the one that says it. I think the other person is already, and this is a quote, folks, don't get upset with me because the words I'm going to use aren't all kind and lovey, damn near fed up. The person he's dealing with is damn near fed up. Now, I am going to say, I think everybody involved in this situation, except for him, is fed up. And I do think that he has a really rude awakening when this happens. And I feel like it's not going to go completely the way he wants it to. I don't think as much of the money that he's trying to protect is his as he might make out. So, Julie, I'm not sure if some of this money is family money, but it's her family money and not his, and that's why he's not pulling the trigger. Because I'll tell you this, I'm going to tell you all this. Y'all just listen up right now. All my little ladies, listen up. Yeah, he is scared of. It is, he has something he is scared of. Yeah, he is terrified. Most of the time, when a person, it's in part ego. Okay, it is in part ego that makes us afraid to be, but then, there's obviously love on both sides. But I'm going to tell you this. Um, Sometimes in I give me a second, it'll come back. Dun 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 dun. In his particular case, I feel like she controls more of the purse strings than him. And I don't know if that means the money is hers or more predominantly hers than his. But I will say this, when a man, and please don't be offended by this, anybody in this situation, men every day, men who have worked and earned money and know they can earn money are not afraid to walk away from money for their happiness. We have all seen it, heard the stories where they will leave their wife, their kids, their newborn babies, they will leave their dog, their house, knowing they need to pay alimony and child support to be with somebody they love. And even half the time, if they can't, like maybe they don't feel like they can rebuild the amount they're losing, but they know they can still have it coming in. Um, So just so you are aware of that and be very solid on your personal timelines. Give a timeline and don't be afraid to see if there is other grass you can look at, Julie. I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you it's going to be a minimum of 2 years. Now, that might mean they file now, in 2 years it's done. Um, Whatever he's trying to accomplish with this, it's not going to go quite the way he thinks it is, unfortunately for him, you, or whomever. I don't know if it's unfortunate or not. Okay, I need to go to Kathy because Kathy did post earlier and then I brought her up, and then here we go. Okay, I don't know, can you read my question? I was asking to talk to my boyfriend's mother on the other side, and also my money is funny. Okay, Kathy, I need to know one thing per person. Um, so do you want to, if you want to talk to your boyfriend's mother, I need her first name and we can start there. Or if you want to talk about the money, we can talk about the money. I need to know which one you want to do before. You're welcome, Julie. Before I get started, I feel like we need to talk about the money, honestly, Catherine. I really feel like we need to talk about the money. I'm just going to do a clearing, a clearing for money. Anything stopping, blocking anybody's money, let's clear, heal, release it. Anything interfering with the way they make money, how it comes in, clear, heal, release it. Who? Anything interfering with or in the way of anybody's income, career, work, let's heal, clear, release that for everybody listening, watching, rewatching, any or all of it. You guys, on TikTok this morning, I did a clearing, a cord cutting. And I'm going to tell you, Catherine, I'm going to do something right now for you and anybody else. I'm just going to clear something away. If you feel it, please comment that, and I will get to those comments in a little bit. But right now I'm going to go back to the questions. I'm going to tell you, Betty, you said the mom's name is Betty. I missed my spot. I'm going to say this for you. I lost my spot in the questions. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay. Betty would want you to know that you're not alone and things are going to get better, and don't put up with a lot of poop from anyone. Love isn't an excuse to put up with things, to make sure that you're making the people in your life be accountable for themselves and their actions, and don't let people use excuses to be like the way they are, to behave the way they do, or um, to just behave the way they do. And if somebody has a full grown body, they should be acting like a man. That's what I'm getting for you from Betty. I hope that's helpful, love. I really do. Okay, I'm going to go to the very next question. And if I've lost my place in the questions, I really apologize. Please forgive me. Don't be offended if I don't get to you, because there's questions and then there's a lot of comments in between. And I'm doing my best to keep in line with everybody. Okay. Catherine wants to know, another Catherine, a completely different Catherine wants to know, hi, Toni, do you have a message from my mom for me? Her name is Nancy. Okay, let's do this. Catherine wants to know. Nancy, are you here? Yep. What do you want to tell Catherine? The first thing she says, honey, is, and it's funny, honey, I'm like, honey, let go and let God. And I feel like there's another woman with her who is a little bit heavier, not heavy, but like a little fuller. She wasn't a skinny mini. Um, and the first thing they're saying is, get back into your faith, get so strong into your faith, whatever your faith is, whatever your thing is, get back into it and get so strong, and then allow things to happen. Don't command, but ask. Like, say, show me, show me, show me, and the signs will be there. Pay attention to them. And don't, getting back into your faith doesn't mean going to a building. If you want to, you can, but it means getting back into you, and your personal knowing is really important for you at this time. I don't know why, but that is your message. And of course, they love you. They absolutely love you. They love you. And the woman who's a little bit fuller, if that could be your mom, but there's two women here. I feel like a mom and a mom's mom, or a mom and a grandmom. The woman who is a little fuller says, eat the cake. Just eat the cake, not the whole cake. But in other words, enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Okay, we're going to go down to the next question. It's coming from Colette. I haven't dated since 2013, needed a break, but still I've never asked out. Oh, Colette. So since 2013, that's been 9 years now. No, wait. No, it's been more than 9 years. 11. That's PS 22 for you. You're going on 11 years. Here's the thing, Colette, when we shut off in our energy and our mind, like, I'm not dating, I need a break, it literally shuts that off to other people, and they feel that. Okay. Once you decide you're ready to start dating again or to entertain it, be very clear about what you want and how you want it, and then you will start getting asked out. I'm going to tell you, from people I talk to, it's a mess out there for some people, but it's really amazing for other people. So one of the things I'm going to say, it's more important to know and understand exactly where you want the relationship to go than anything else. So if I were giving you an example, I would say, if you're dating, and I've said this before on the show, don't just say, I want to meet someone who is ABC. I would instead say, bring me my husband who's going to have character, this, that, and the other thing. And then when the person comes in, test them a little bit. Make sure they have the character and the commitment and what it is you're looking for. You have to decide. And once you do decide that this is what you want, that person will be there. But as long as you're like sticking your baby toe in the pool, you're going to kind of explore those things. But when you dive into this is exactly what I want and I'm not settling, that is what I feel like you are going to get. I feel like June is going to be a really good month for you as far as meeting people and being out there if you're ready at that point, to go there. Now, I know a lot of people that say, I don't know if I'm ready for a full on commitment, but I don't want to sit home every night. So they end up with people who aren't ready for a full on commitment, also. Um, but there's an energy we give off depending on where we are, and embrace that and know that. And when you're ready and you say, okay, that's it, I'm not settling. These are the things I want, and be very clear about what you want and say, and if they're not talking about they're on the road to marriage, they don't have to talk about they're on the road to marriage with you, but they need to be on that road. Then you just let them go. You don't take it personally. You don't try to change their mind. You don't try to say, oh, but we're here at dinner. And some people just like to date. Some people are just seeing what's out there. Some people are forever players. Some people are, just seeing how, if they can deuce that. Everybody's has their own agendas. Just make sure you're standing clear for somebody who has the same agenda as you. The biggest mistake women make is trying to change a man. The biggest mistake men make is thinking a woman is not going to change them. So true. Okay, love. I hope that was helpful. Um, okay. All righty. Uh, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. How are you today? I'm currently on unemployment with so many thanks. We are moving forward with another candidate. Okay. Emails and frustrated with the job market search. Do you see me in a specific career or job soon? I get a soft yes on that. And I feel like you're going to have something come in March that is going to have a positive outcome. Um, yeah, in March, there's something that's going to come in, and it's coming in March. beginning of March, like on the 1st or 2nd, maybe even the 3rd, but I see the 2nd being very, very popular, or very the date. Um, and it has a very good outcome for you. Remember, everybody looking for a position right now, especially if you're looking at bigger companies or chain companies or whatever they are now using computerized systems, or AI, or GPT, whatever you want to call it. There are a lot of systems. They're not even going through resumes on they're not having a person do the first or the second look at resumes. So make sure your resume is done by AI for each position you're applying for. Don't send the same blanket resume to every single company, and don't the way AI and what AI is looking for is very different than what everybody else is. If a person was going through it, you might think, oh, this is a cute little personal touch. A person isn't going through it. So make sure your resumes are being done by AI or whatever it is you need to use, and make it very specific for the company. Go to the company, look at their tag statements, look at their key things, go to their website and put those things into your resumes or cover letters or whatever you need to do. And please make sure you are using AI for your cover letters, for your resumes, for everything. Okay, you guys, I'm so sad because we are at that point. Thank you so much for the question. I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central to do this all over again. If I did not get to your question, I apologize. And if you are still here and you want to know every single time I go live, please hit that subscribe so you get notified. If you don't want to, that's okay. I want you guys to know you are so loved. You may not know it. And as adults, we don't always hear it and we don't always get that. But you are so loved and you are so cared about. And please remember that when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep at night, please remember how loved you are and how cared about you are. I sometimes wish we did living funerals where, everybody came and said all the nice things they say at your funeral, so we could know and we would feel that all the time. But adults get busy and they don't always, say what they're supposed to, and our partners forget. But you are so very loved. Please always remember how loved you are and how important you are. You're here with purpose, on purpose, for purpose. There's no mistake in that. I will see you all Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm sending you hugs and love.